Shalom, everyone. I hope that you're doing well today. Today is Friday, November the 15th. It's 10:57 a.m. Kansas City, Missouri. And I'm just jumping in face to face and to do a reading here. I did a reading on my Gates, Daughter of Zion channel this morning. And it was really, really intense. And right after I got done with that video, somebody got through on my PayPal, and I want to address something because the last couple of days I've just been crying out. I didn't have money to pay yesterday's bill or the day before that, and somebody had been messing with me in a really bad way. And the first day in the evening time something came through, so the next morning I was able to pay for that day. But yesterday I was in the same spot, and somebody yesterday afternoon came through with half of what I owed, which was $30. And so I just stayed prayerfully with the Most High that the rest would come in. And I wanted to go down and pay it yesterday, but anyway, it just didn't happen that way. I did the reading this morning, and right after I got done with that reading, somebody was able to get through. And I was able to pay for it yesterday. So what the $30, the people that gave $30 yesterday, thank you all that are helping me. It was able to give me enough what the person gave today to pay for yesterday, today, and for the Shabbat for tomorrow. So all praise glory and honor to the Most High. I am still needing a rescue. I am still needing help beyond that. And those of you who are brand new, I doubt if you are, but if you are, I'm dealing with a murderer. I'm dealing with somebody who thinks that they can copy me on my technology as well. As you see, it says Elaine, and in parentheses it says Shannon Hensley. I used to a long time ago go by the name Elaine, and that's my middle name. And somebody sent me some technology here. The murderer that I'm dealing with, they know where I'm at, and I don't care. I have nothing to lose. I have everything to gain and nothing to lose. God's hand is known towards his servants, and his indignation is known towards his enemy, is what he brought out today. And if God be for you, and I, who can be against us? And I want this murderer caught. And so if I'm going to be the bait that's going to get the freak here, they're a serial killer. They will die. I've prayed that God allow me to either push their execution button or come up on my hands in self-defense and put the freak down. I'm not afraid of them. They're in error. And today when I was reading on my other platform, God said there was a snake in the grass that was there. And so I never put my name Elaine on this, but last night God said put Elaine. I'm like, okay. I mean, people know because I always say my PayPal, my CASH.APP is Elaine or ShannanEHensley. My PayPal is actually ShannanEHensley at the end of my PayPal. And I'm going to talk about that in just a second as well. But anyway, I just got over here and was going to try it again. And when I went to go upload a video to start this live video, the picture for me was different the way it popped up on the screen. And when that happens, sometimes that will happen. I know, so somebody messes with my stuff. I know who this person is. I know there's a group involved in some stuff, but God's never going to let you get away with act like you're me. God said last night when I was reading for the element sign readings, there's a double, and somebody just thinks that they can just be a little imposter to me, and they're never going to be me. I'm so sorry that you just think that because what you stupid, idiotic thing that you did on my platform a long time ago, you got to keep up some facade now because you don't want people to know that you're the crazy creep. But you are the crazy creep, and God's going to kill you because God said today he was going to kill you. You're perverted in what you do, and you don't have a right to take people's things that don't belong to you. God brought out perversion all day yesterday, and just brought it out again, and we deal with perverted people, nutcases, and people are in that stupid nonsense because they don't want to listen to the truth. It's going to get you killed though, folks. You either face it and let God wash you completely clean and become a new creation, or you just stay there and die, because God is doing a separation today. So this person that got through to me said that they'd been trying to get through, and there's been blockages there. So so the last couple of days I was just like, because I'm just beside myself when I get on my platform to know that I'm sitting here saying, I'm dealing with a murderer. I need a rescue team. For over a year and a half, there is a snake in the grass who don't want people to know where I'm at. They want to know. They want to try to control. They're an idiot. They're freak, folks. But God also tells me there's upright enforcement somewhere as well, because God will always make sure that upright enforcement is around to get rid of wicked people. And so my accounts have been, so that showed actually on the reading this morning, the Seven of Wands was there. It said somebody's secret's out as well. The Seven of Wands is blockage energy. It's a somebody in the law energy was there, and so somebody has access to get up in here and tickle electronics and stuff like that, which is unethical of you. And you have no right to be that way. God's going to kill you. Obviously, your freaking soul's gone to do that crap. So I've been sitting here going, how in the world can people be watching a person get on their platform day after day and hearing the needs that I have? My hair is like so thin and falling out, and it's hard for me to take care of myself. A year and a half I'm stranded here, and I got recorded documentation, evidence, an open shut case. How in the world, Father God, can this be going on? It's because somebody in enforcement is filthy, dirty, demonic. God called him dirty. But he is not going to bring out a word that says a snake in the grass and stomp on it unless there's people that can stomp on it. So those of you who are upright, there's people around you. They've either been, hey, hush money, we're going to block some things. And those of you who are listening to me live and you have tried to get in, but you just couldn't do it, thank you for trying. But when that kind of stuff happens, it needs to be reported, and you need to keep on it and keep checking it, because if it's happened to me, it's happened to other people. It may happen to you if somebody's needing to get in towards you for an emergency as well. That's absolutely wrong. God's going to kill this person, folks. This is not going to go on forever. We will never have to deal with this piece of freak ever again. God said they cut themselves, or somebody does, and whoever's energy. I pick up on all kinds of different energies when I'm reading, so for whoever is who, that it's just that dark energy on those people that are perverse to do crazy. Because they will not come into the light and say, God, I need you. They just wear the shame. And then God shuts the door after he gives you a chance to come into the light to make it right. And then you are stuck in that shame for eternity, folks. You go into captivity, the scripture says, because of lack of knowledge. And God says you're destroyed for lack of knowledge. But when the knowledge comes, there's a decision that has to be made within what you and I learn. That makes the difference. But even if you don't want to learn and you don't want the knowledge, you're going to go into some type of captivity. You will be led there and you'll be destroyed there. That's a no-brainer on what you should do. Anyway, let's get started here. So those of you who are upright, I want my accounts checked. Okay, hold on a minute. All my accounts have this box. And it's only spelt this way, so somebody's tried to take a duplicate or do something a little whatever fishy with it. It needs to be checked. Okay? I know that PayPal's got a situation with me. Unfortunately, I like the concept of PayPal, but they do have a lawsuit. I don't want to have to, do whatever with PayPal. I'm really going after the employee that even betrayed PayPal. I don't want to give nobody's business a bad name, because people hire people with this, you know, hopefully they're hiring people thinking that this person's got integrity to work for my business. I don't think people just set out to ask some wicked person to come work for them. Just like the thing that happened at Wally World at the first time with my vehicle. Okay, my vehicle's been messed with more than one time. But the first time this nonsense started, which was several years ago, I'm not going after Wally World. I'm going after the employee that did something to their company and to a customer. And if people will just get up and do the right thing, I'm here to just bring justice to the person who did the thing. I'm a fair person. But somebody else crazy around some nonsense. And but anyway, y'all need to contact PayPal, Cash App people and say, look, I'm trying to get through, and there's a person's got, you know, emergency, and they need not just money, they need rescue. Somebody's trying to, you know, hurt a person in the earth. But nobody's doing that, because I'm talking to the little snake in the grass fixing to get your head popped off. People need to stay on top of this, not only for me, but for you as well. We keep each other's back. But ShannanEHensley, I will need more shelter after tomorrow. And then just Cash App is just my name only. And you can do my Cash App with either spelling it with an A or an O. Either one of those Cash App accounts will work. And the Shah is only behind the PayPal account, and it's spelt with an O here. Okay, so anyway, let's get started here. Those of you who have YouTube accounts and stuff like that, and you're being messed with, I pray for you. I pray for you that you get some type of justice if people are using your work and calling it theirs. How crazy is that? That's crazy. Somebody just can't be their self. They got to try to act like somebody else. That's their fault. These are crimes. They throw their career away being some type of crazy because they think that they sit there with the title over them thinking that, oh, I can get away with it because I am some type of authority. But you don't have no authority over God. God lets you get so far with it, and that's it. He just trap everybody that he already knows inside their heart's going to come into that thing, and then boom, that's it. It's crazy. Show me some information here for the collective Most High. So we have the past, or somebody from your past, or your children are here, some type of soulmate energy is here, or nostalgia energy is here. Show me more information. Why is this here? So the Hangman in the reverse, and this is a crazy person. They are in their head, can't get out of something out here in the past. They're stuck there. And Hangman in the reverse is like, I can't see nothing. This thing, I can't see from a different perspective. I'm just stuck somewhere, and it's sad. It is what it is. Is that some person went crazy over some situation because they wouldn't give something to the Almighty. And then I guess we are dealing with the lunatic, folks. We are dealing with the lunatic. Show me more information out here. This is the shepherd's staff. Pictograph looks like a staff, and it represents to beat off a predator is what it represents. Also represents to push and pull people for protection, and the Most High is our shepherd. Okay, because there is a lunatic out here. Okay, the Empress in the reverse is somebody who has no value whatsoever. They're a horrible mother. If they're not a mother, they're just some type of creep. This would be somebody who is not creative at all. They don't have any kind of value at all. And it is somebody who sets up in some type of a position. Okay, somebody sets in some type of a position, but they're backwards. They have no value here. Let me see if this is a word. Something about a circling energy is here, or the second time around something, or to circle around, or a dancing energy could be here with this, with the wording. It goes to a measure of unit here, or a log is here, or something about keeping a log of information as well. Could go back to that as well. There's the Hierophant at the bottom of the deck, and so this is the letter Hey is like getting a great download and seeing a great sight, and something like that is this, okay? And the Empress energy can be found here as well. This, so if there was a celebration here, this word goes to a feast and a celebrating energy. It's something in the past that's taken place, and somebody's went crazy over something that's taken place, and somebody's sick. Because the word sick came out. They're mentally sick out here around something that's gone on. And somebody lost their soul out of it, I guess. Because God said somebody has to cut themselves just to fill. It's quite the shame. This is, again, bank systems, money. This is the second and the fourth letter of God Almighty's name. And it's a church type energy as well. Preachers, teachers, mentors, prophets, apostles, any kind of bank systems, hospitals could go here. Your morals, your ethics, all that kind of stuff with the Hierophants, a higher power out here around something. But somebody is not setting up in here in some type of upright place, then somebody's a nutcase out here, folks. And something's happened around some type of a celebration, because that word dancing's here with the other combination that it is here. And this somebody cannot produce something out here that they just keep putting effort in to try to get something done, because it's off. Somebody trying to get some effort going on something that's off. It's never going to be profitable for you. I'm not sure where your brain's at. Obviously somebody's brain's crazy out here to think that I got it this time. Well, I set up in here now. I can do it now. Oh, okay, well, I got it this time. I got connections. God's sitting here. He says, I laugh at my enemies every day. What are you doing? What did you do? What did you allow happen to you, even if somebody did something to you and you just let it, you just went crazy on something? What is out here, folks? Something at work is out here. Somebody pouting underneath that. Well, anyway, this is a rejection. Somebody's been rejected on some matter, I guess. Somebody went crazy on a rejection. You got problems on the inside of yourself. If people got to sit there and say, I can't live without you. Oh my God, I'm going to die if I don't have you. You got problems on the inside. You're not whole on the inside. There's only one that can fill that need, not a person. It's that, something like that's out here attached to something going on. And God would have you, if it's still possible for you, to turn to Him. And some of you all may need to reject this person who may be trying to come back and do something. Because again, second time around, here I come again. Or somebody did come around second time, and something's out here around some stupid situations around your work. That bribe was there. That bribe was there today. And it cursed somebody. That's why there's nonsense out here on somebody's brain. So there is a ruler out here, and there's a punishment coming up on somebody out here. Anyway, it stated that they were caught and God was going to kill a witch. And you just setting in an energy, in a situation, and you won't do what's right. God just puts you in the witchcraft stuff. Last night we were reading on this platform, it said that people were very upset about a false church, because this church in priest card came out on that reading and everything else, because Jehovah don't lie, and He's getting rid of his enemies. This in the reverse is, and we keep getting that child sacrifice, and all those kids kept coming out on the table the other day from that. He'd just been, and the magic's been coming out, and people doing the witchcraft. He brought witchcraft, warlock, and just day after day, all this week. Whoever this preacher is, or the preacher's wife, or they just get pregnant and kill the kids and sacrifice. That's all they freak. It's nasty. That never entered in God's mind. This is a sacrifice card. It's disgust. Why would you think God's all happy with that? I'm going to say it again. Those of you who are into, you thinking God's like so pleased with you to put an innocent child in a fire, or whatever the crap y'all do with them. I don't even want to know it. It's cursedness. It falls in the curse of God. If you don't keep the commandments, it goes to God's curse, which talks about even eating your own children. Okay, so that's nasty stuff. But cannibalism comes out of not keeping the way of God. So these freaks are here in the earth realm that we can read right out of the scripture, that they cut people up, they put them in cauldrons. It's the Masons. I've even heard whistleblowers on the Masons say, you got these secrets. If you say anything, you get chopped. And it is written in their book and stuff like that. But I'm not a Mason, and you can't chop me because I belong to God and I keep the commandments, and so I'm going to whistleblow so other people don't come into your stupid, crazy organization. Some people may not have even made that far and you don't even know. And it's time for you to know. God writes about these people in the book of Isaiah about making an agreement with hell. They have made an agreement with hell. It's crazy out here. And somebody's dealing with somebody who either is, they're a false church, so whatever, something crazy is out here. Anyway, there's a school that just wants to jump over. Okay, well, that school keeps coming out, and somebody works around kids and stuff like that, folks. It's dangerous who's around our kids. I think I heard something said the other day about putting prayer back into the school. It should. Because look what's happened now. Look at our earth. Anyway, there's a ruler and a punishment coming, and an officer and an overseer that is out here. A Uranian is being called out. There's the whisperer and the charmer. You ain't charming. You're not charming at all. You're upside down and kookish. So what? You're cute. That's it. You devil. Here in the reverse. So some people just fall for, oh God, you're so cute, and the person's crazy on the inside. We seen that devil yesterday. There's the president coming out here. That's big energy. We got big energy out here, and so whichever one, positive or negative, former the president now, whatever's going on, whoever's what, let God say it, because God don't care about titles. He cares about our righteousness. That's it. We want to pray for our leadership. A newscaster's involved in something. Okay. Well, right now, President energy is all over the news as well. It says that the fool has said in his heart, there is no God. Are you a fool? I said the other day that there's a song on the radio that I heard, and it says, how can you not see that there's not a God? How can you not see? Because there is one. That's foolishness. Where'd your breath come from? Came from God Almighty. Just go back on my channel for the last few years. Watch his hand move. Obviously, what I don't understand about these wicked devil worshippers, they know those demons are there. They're the fallen race that rebelled against God. And we got people that they just can't put two and two together, I guess. I don't know, but there's people out here that are foolish. The fool hath said in his heart, there is no God, and they have all done abominable works, and there is none of them that are good. A fool is a fool. Whosoever lies with the beast shall surely be put to death. Okay, and that's crazy stuff. And that's nasty. This person will not live. Whatever they're involved in. Somebody laid down with a freaking beast, a freak. God's not going to endorse that person. We got vanity and lies that have conceived mischief that brings forth the cockatrice eggs. And somebody's in it deep. They went nuts. Something happened to somebody on a vacation, or maybe you're on vacation right now, or I don't know. We have an NFL connection with somebody who's dealing with some stuff out here as well. It says, see a man that's hasty and nasty in his words, then there's more hope for a fool than him. That's bad. Being nasty and hasty and stuff like that. We just read about a fool, so that's a pretty bad person that we're dealing with out here. It says that this person is very unpredictable. Okay, well, they need to be put down. God said he's going to kill the individual. Something positive is here. So the word happy is here, and somebody is also secretly in love. And if that's upright for you, then it is. If it's out of order, then I guess it's not. Some crazy's come out of something and stuff like that. I'm going to take this deck as well. I don't have anything to do but to talk with you all, and I'm lonely. And I haven't had any human contact in a long time because of some creep out here. So unless I say you can talk to your kids, we have the school out here. Kids know a lot more than what you think that they do, folks. Children are here. If this is a teacher, and this does go back to school systems and stuff like that, obviously somebody's in the reverse here. You can talk to your kids. God says it's important. We want to keep our kids safe. A co-worker is involved. It's right here. At a tire service, there it is. There's the murder. The separation also came out. There's the electronics. News is on its way. And something hurtful has been out here. Well, anyway, there's the vice and the moral fault. They're freaked. They don't have no chance. We don't have to worry about it. God already said he's going to take care of the person. They're not even a person. They're a monster, folks. This is nutso. And God just already stated that you're going to know the indignation if you're my enemy, and you're going to know who's my servant. And so anybody that tries to touch me and my brothers and sisters in the earth, don't care what your title is, if you're in the reverse, God's indignation will be known towards you, period. Period. And those of you who are my brothers and sisters, we just rest. I kept saying the last couple of days, God, what's going on? Because you've always come through, and it's just like, I told him a couple different times, I'm just like, okay, well, I just stand at the Red Sea, and if you've got to just completely just split the sea, then I guess you will. You'll make a way where there seems to be no way. I knew something was wrong. I knew something. I mean, something's already been wrong, but especially God normally just comes right in. Even if I try to put a request out, hey, I need help, I need shelter tomorrow, somebody eventually comes through some way, shape, or form. But the last 2 days, it's just been stopped. And so for the person to say, I've been trying, but I have not been able to get through. So either the person's upright and it was truthful, or somebody got scared of God. I don't know. But something did come through. We already know that there is a snake in the grass. So somebody has been blocking stuff, because there's just no way that a person can get up in here and say, hey, I need help, and something not be going on. Somebody's done something out here to keep an eye on my account for wicked purposes. And God's had enough of it, folks. Anyway, those of you who can help me beyond tomorrow, may God bless you, because he will. He will take your part with those who you take part that belongs to God. And that's how it works in the true kingdom. Don't put up with this nasty business going on out here. God's going to kill them all. Every one of them. He's going to separate somebody. They've already been separated. The bone and the marrow and the spirit and the soul, like you said yesterday, because somebody has crossed the line with him. He don't give a rip about the idiots. He just don't. It's craziness. He's cleaning up the earth realm. What side are y'all on? Hopefully I'm talking to some people that are upright, and I appreciate you all for praying for me and all that kind of stuff. Again, if you do try to get through in any way, shape, or form, and you haven't heard me say anything in the day that you tried to, or you've even called the company or whatever, you keep bombarding it. You keep bombarding it. I always give the date and the time and where I'm at, Central Standard Time, all that kind of stuff. And there's no excuses. This is a log of information against a freak or freaks. Shalom. Enjoy your day.